Yo, what is up, guys? Mumble Elite here, bringing you a gameplay of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 by none other than the own God's Gift. Yes, he gets a nuclear in this gameplay. I'm very excited to show it. We've been wanting to put it on the channel for a long time now, but I haven't had the time to get around to it. And that's going to be the first thing I'm going to talk about in this video is what I've been up to kind of lately. Kind of haven't been on YouTube. You know, a lot of you want to see daily uploads. I'm trying, guys. Right now I'm busy, tracks coming to an end, conferences coming up, I'm looking forward to it. I'm super excited, I've been doing pretty well lately, and I'm just trying to keep that going for the rest of the season. School's almost out. We finished school June 4th, I think, and it's the 14th of May as I'm recording this video, and I just can't wait to get out of here. I'm going to be going to Whitewater for computer science. I can't wait to move on to the next part of my life. It's going to be a great atmosphere there. And hopefully, I can upload daily YouTube videos there too. That'd be pretty sick. But what I want to talk to you guys about today is the story of how I almost did not get confirmed. I know I've told this a couple of times on podcasts before, but if you haven't been listening to 2ND Uncensored over on 2ND Gaming, link in the description, you probably haven't heard it. So, it's one of my favorite stories to tell because just of how stupid the whole situation was. I'll get into it. I have a twin sister, and both of us, we are Catholics, and so we're getting confirmed, so we had to go to church school, and it'd be Sunday mornings after we'd go to Mass, we'd go, and we'd be in class, but with McKenna and I's busy schedule, we would always have soccer, so we'd miss a couple classes here and there. So the problem is, when you go to class, basically you read out of like one of the books they have there. You barely do anything. There's like an assignment you sometimes do. You kind of just talk to the people around you, and that's basically it for an hour. But if you miss, the penalty was you had to write a page paper on like the chapter you read in class. The funny thing was you didn't even read a chapter in class. You barely did anything. And we had to do all this extra work outside of class that basically was making up for missing, but the workload wasn't even at all. Anyways, so what happened was we had to write this one-page paper, and we both put it on one piece of paper because we thought if we worked together that'd be fine. So we put both our names on it, we turned it in. We get a call from one of the head ladies who runs the church school service, and she calls us into her office when we get there, and she's like, "Hi, we had a problem looking at your paper. It's only one paper, and it has both of your names on it." We're like, "Okay, what's wrong with that?" And she's like, "It has to be an individual assignment." We're like, "Okay, sorry, we'll make it individual next time, no problem." So next week we had two papers to write because we missed again. We had the next chapter we had to read, then we had to redo the first one. And so we did that, and next time we go to church school, we get called in and go to the office again. And first I'm like, okay, did she not get her first paper? So I asked her, I'm like, hey, did you get her first paper? Is that what the problem is? She's like, no, I got it, but that's not what concerns me. I went through and I highlighted things you guys had in common in your papers. I was like, well, we like still kind of work together with each other, but we wrote different things completely. Like, I remember doing it. It was like none of the stuff she was saying was making sense. I was going back in my mind thinking, did we like say the same stuff? Some of it we had the same idea, but I'm pretty sure the wording was like different. And so she shows me the paper. She's like, I highlighted everything you had the same. And she was highlighting like the word "the." She was highlighting God, Jesus, things like this. And I was like, okay, this is a little too far. I'm done. This is stupid. Are you kidding me? Does she really think we did the same thing? And I almost laughed at first. I'm like, what do you say in that situation? And she's like, this is not okay. This is cheating. Cheating's a sin. At this point, I was just like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I was trying to not lose my cool because we're in church right now. It's like, I could just go off on her, but that's not the right thing to do. So I did the polite thing, and I just sat there and took it like a man. But then she said, I'm going to have to talk this over with the minister. At this point, I'm not sure that you can get confirmed. And I was like, what? Are you serious? Like, we can't get confirmed because this paper we wrote, we had some words the same? Are you kidding me? And I was so pissed. I went home, we told my parents about it, and my dad just bitched out. He was yelling around the house. And then she had the audacity. She called our phones. She somehow had our cell phone numbers, so she called it. And at first I didn't know what the number was, so I didn't answer. But she left a message and said, hey, this is blank. I'm not going to use her name because I'm a nice person. I don't want you guys hating on her because we've kind of moved past that at this point, but we don't really go to church there anymore. But so she calls us and she leaves a message saying, like, I need to talk to you guys, blah, blah, blah. This is serious. And she calls us the second time. And my dad picks up and he says, if you want to talk to them, you got to talk to me first. He goes off on her how stupid this whole process was. And we talked to my actual Sunday school teacher about this too. And she's like, yeah, I don't understand, like, what's wrong with your guys' papers. Like, we talked to the priest about it. We're like, what's up? Nothing is, like, bad about the papers. She's just freaking out for no reason. And we went around, we talked to some people at the church, and we find out that a lot of people have had problems with her in the past. Like, this isn't the first occasion she's done this to people. There's complaints filed against her, and I guess they were looking to kick her out of the church. And I was like, oh, this is good stuff. But anyways, we finally get it okayed. The papers are fine at this point. We talk to people, and they're like, yeah, we're just going to let this go. Sorry. She's kind of, on the crazy side a little bit. We're like, this is not the kind of lady you want running your Sunday school. Ugh, that just pissed me off. But anyways, my sister and I, when we did get confirmed, because thankfully we didn't have to do any other extra work because we just went to class now on. I know we had a lot of soccer, but we made sure we made it to class so we wouldn't have to do those stupid papers again. But my aunt was both their sponsors, and if you guys don't know, your sponsor is the one who, like, walks you up there, and then if you're a guy, you get slapped in the face. If a girl, you get, like, patted on the head by, like, the priest. And so, went up there, I saw her sitting in the stands as I got confirmed, and, like, that walk back from seeing her and going back to my seat, I'm like, yeah, fuck you. It was, like, one of the greatest moments I've ever felt. Anyways, that's it. The video's wrapping up here. If you guys have any suggestions on what you'd like to see in this channel for the future, let me know. I know you guys love the CWL scrims. Those are coming back. We haven't had a lot of kids on lately at the same time, so we haven't been able to get into it. But with school coming to an end, I don't see how we will not be playing scrims a lot more often. And if you guys like this video, please leave it a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Lets me know that you guys appreciate the videos that are coming out. And if you don't like them, let me know too, because I don't want to be making videos that aren't popular. Because if you guys aren't enjoying them, what's the point, I'm trying to do this for you guys. Anyways, that's it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm Mumblelee, and I'm out. Peace.